All right, and welcome once again to the Nexus Gaming Series. DB Smiley here. Got some more Division A action. Our old friends Lionspeed are going to be back for another game, this time against Church of Bonbitos. We're going to be on the left side of the screen. Coin flip was determined. Lionspeed won the coin flip and wanted to take map number 2, as is customary. So with the bans on Warhead Junction and Brax's Holdout, we are going to head to Cursed Hollow and Infernal Shrine. So, a very large and then a moderate-sized 3-lane map. A large, moderate-sized 3-lane map. I should note that the music is still playing, and I'm fixing that. There we go. So, as much as I love Blackheart's Bay music, I hate the map, so we're going to kill it. But I should note Falstad is outright banned for the series due to a bug related to his trait. Falstad is completely banned. So, with the Haka banned, the only traditional global left is going to be Brightwing, so we'll see if she sees any action. And then that could leave the door open for things like Illidan, Abathur, the like. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Looking forward to this series, though. Division A is just super fun to cast. I learn a lot from these games. Can't wait to learn some more tonight. As we know, Lionspeed, still kind of building that roster. They had some pretty big roster changes. Pretty much, I don't even want to say right before the season. It was after the team had formed, because they're a returning team. They lost 3 players, 2 of them very, very late. So still trying to find that synergy, but they definitely showed signs of promise when I last casted them against 2+2. So hoping to see some continued improvement. High priority on that ETC. I love it. I love it because, especially with the Falstad ban, this definitely leaves Stage Dive open. Boo Wendy Testaburger indeed, tatted Matt. Boo that bitch. But yeah, ETC has the pseudo-global option. Of course, that's assuming we don't go into Mosh. And come on, who doesn't love Mosh? But, it's going to be a fun set. Looking at the standings earlier, Church of Bonbitos kind of in the lower echelon. They've only played 2 games, so it's hard to know really where they're at. Team Cynics, they lost to. They also lost to 2+2, but those are 2 of the top, 4 teams in Division A by most people's counting. Similarly, Lionspeed's had a tough schedule. They've also played 2+2, also played Team Cynex, and also played TMG Red, and they too have yet to find their first map win. So it's a difficult series. It's been a difficult set of games. Pretty much all 5 of those games I mentioned are against the top 4 teams in the league. Or 3 of the top 4 teams in the league. So this is important for both teams to kind of get this first win, to kind of break into the Nexus Gaming Series, and it will be fun to be a part of this. Anubrak Greymane. A lot of dive. Love me some dive. Love me some Anubrak. Love me some Greymane. Picks that you'll see a lot if you're watching Misplaced Alts. You also see me force awkward supports for no fucking reason. Hopefully we don't see that tonight, though. Although I would love to see a Stukov. Lionspeed is the team that picked Stukov, I believe. Sonya Rhaegar, though. So, big, strong, bulky front line. With the Sonya, a lot of extra HP. And who doesn't love a Rhaegar, the little puppy that could? Rhaegar got a little changes. His Q no longer burst heals the first target, and instead is flat healing on all 3 targets. That means his burst is more reliant on Ancestral, but his overall healing throughput, especially if you can Deathball, which, Sonya ATC, let's be honest, if you ain't Deathballing, you ain't living, baby. I'm gonna see more overall throughput, but it makes that Ancestral all the more important. We'll see what happens. Hovering on Li Ming ban, and I love this. Unless they want to take Li Ming for themselves, which is an option, but you're gonna if you take away Li Ming, you take away potential just blow-up combos off of the CC from ETC. You also take away an ability to quickly clear Cocoon. Li Ming's really the best in the game at that. So Li Ming going to be taken away. Well, that tells us two things. One, it tells us that they're probably going to go Cocoon. And the second thing it tells us is that this team may want to be winning the Poke War. Will we see something like a Chromie, perhaps? Better to think. I should also note, of course, Anna is banned. I want to make sure both teams. Just wanting to remind both teams. Now, I will apologize to chat in advance because I run a 3-minute delay in the games for some pretty basic reasons. And so because of this, I won't be able to interact super heavily, but if you see something wrong, just point it out. I will usually see the chat immediately and respond to it and fix it, because I'm good like that. But you won't see the fix for about 3 minutes, because that's how time works. I'm coming to you from the future. Oh, I'm sorry, that's right, Axon. They beat... Wait. You're right, they beat 2+2. Excuse me. So Axon just pointed out, Church of Bonbitos actually beat 2+2, and I'm fucking wrong. I read that wrong. So I have the match history in front of me here. And Church Bonbitos has beaten 2+2, and I am just being a little bit lisdexic. So thank you, Axon56, for correcting me there. Sorry it took so long, but again, aforementioned time-lapse. And I love this pick! I love it! Mathael Brightwing. Yes! I love Mathael into this kind of big, bulky, heavy melee combo we're seeing. Tormented Soul's gonna do so much work, but there's the Brightwing taking advantage of that global. Again, the Hawk is banned by Lionspeed here, but Faustat is banned just due to a bug. So it's going to be fun to see what happens there. It's going to be fun to see what happens. Do we see the coveted Z-build Brightwing? I only hope. You know, thinking about it, there's Tass. Are we going to see Tass Cassia? Goodness, this is a very aggressive draft by Lionspeed. But it's also, I think, potentially very difficult to execute. And the reason it is you've now picked effectively, because while Cassia, yes, is a range, she does most of her, big dick damage at kind of melee range or at moderate range. Certainly within Tormented Soul's range of her front line. That, yes, Tassadar and Rhaegar will be, nice and cozy and protected on that back line. There's a strong turnaround onto the Anubarak and Greymane potentially there, but Mathael's Tormented Souls is going to get value, and I think that if right now you see something kind of pokey from Bonbitos, I think it would be pretty good. And wow, love that pick. I love the Tyrande pick. You get a little bit of extra sustain. You don't need much, but you get just a little bit of burst that Brightwing can sometimes lack. You get huge, huge area denial with Starfall into this much melee. Starfall is just going to decimate. Or you could always just flank around the back line. I don't want to see Shadow Stock just because of the Tassadar. But I think Starfall into basically what is going to be kind of a 4-man dive, 3-man dive, is just going to be exceptional. You have the vision, which is amazing on this map. And it's a little bit of healing, so Brightwing can be a little bit more willing to kind of just stay in lane and soak. But we'll see. As we head into Cursed Hollow, we will be right back after the loading screen. Alright, and we are back. Nexus Gaming Series Division A action. This is going to be game 1 in a 2-game series. This will be between Church of Bonbitos on the blue trunk. We're going to have Zircon on that Tyrant. Schluppy going to be on Brightwing. Huff Money on that Anubarak. Shorty going to be on Greymane. And Luldota Sotus. Luldota Sotus. I'll try to get it right on the Mathael. Boozy Goozy going to be on... I believe that's Sonya. Varcheesi gonna be on ETC. Saw that little bit of that. Azukai going to be on the Tassadar. Seichel on Rhaegar. Gonna get a little bit of a kiss from Tehran, and then Big Wiz gonna be trying to be the big damage dealer on that Cassia. Neither team really looking hard for this initial engage. Gotta respect that. You know, they both have comps that can do some good work in macro. Looking kind of just at our level 1 talents, we are seeing Brightwing actually going with that Hyper Shift, so lends itself to potential Z build. Tehran going to be getting those owls as we see something of a 3 versus 1 or 3 versus 2 bully up on this top lane. Block taken from Sonya rather than Warpaint. Which is, you know, it's going to be a tough lane for Sonya with that Mathael. Gotta try to keep the dot off herself as much as possible. Greymane throwing that cocktail build. Big stun there on the Big Wiz. Gonna get some good chunk damage. Nothing too deadly. In fact, Shorty gonna take the bulk of the damage there. Lightning Bond from Rhaegar. Tassadar gonna go with Templar's Will. Prog Rock going to be the choice from ETC, just getting a little bit of extra sustain. So, a lot of self-sustain on the side of... A lot of potential self-sustain on the side of Lionspeed. We'll see if that pays off in team fights. But right now, Seichel having to help Boozy Goozy down here in this lane. And Boozy Goozy's like, bitch, I'm Mathael. I 1v2 for breakfast. That's easier than a 1v1. But, you know... We're going to see Greymane already rotating in to grab his siege camp. No one doing that likewise yet for Church Bonbitos. We are going to see... Or Bonbitos. We are going to see Rhaegar grabbing the siege camp. A little bit after Greymane. Going to be a little bit slower. Level 4 is now starting to come in. Definitely a continuation of that cocktail build. And this is going to be a top center. So this is... potentially a win for Lionspeed, although Rhaegar burning a lot of resources to get this camp, and now Mathael potentially looking to invade on this. But even if he just draws 2 people away from this shrine and fights, yeah, he'll die, but his team's going to get a cursed token here. And he delays that siege camp long enough that it doesn't get value. I like that trade a lot. Very strategic trade. They're going to make sure that they get this first shrine token, as well as, you know, they forced 3 people to rotate back. They weren't getting soaking that time, so I like that. That was a cool play. Not something you say a lot when it's that Big Wiz getting jumped over the wall. Is the cocktail gonna be there? It's not gonna be there. Still in that Worgen form. Meanwhile, Sonya trying to push into this siege camp. Mathael already starting to work on it. Boozy Goozy just taking a ton of dot damage here. Already building up that Black Harvest. We are going to see that dot build. Interesting, not Fear the Reaper, but Death's Reach. Kind of expected Fear the Reaper, just with such a heavy front line. We'll see what happens there. Rhaegar going with the Feral Heart focused attack from Sonya. Now, inner light, so trying to take advantage of the fact that Anubarak is going to be getting little stuns off with the Q and the E. You're going to have the Lunara. Polymorph, I believe, procs that as well. Top right on Cursed Hollow, going to be the second Shrine token. That means our next Shrine token will be bottom left, and that opens up if Lionspeed can get this tribute. They could just give up the next one and make a boss play. So something of a good position for them, but a little bit of an awkward rotation from ETC has split Lionspeed, and Boozy Goozy also a little bit afraid to get in there. Both teams kind of posturing up. Now it looks like we're seeing the commit onto the backline. Greymane getting focused here, but so much damage coming out from that turret onto the ETC. Sonya going to eat the polymorph, and now it's just a full retreat from the two warriors on the side of Lionspeed. Bit of an awkward approach angle. Trying to get that isolation, but it doesn't happen. No more pokes coming in, and now Church finds themselves on Curse Point. So, really good positional play there by Church, and a little bit of a positional misplay on the side of Lionspeed. We'll see if they can rectify that. As we head up, looking at all the lanes, we're going to have Tass and Uberak, possibly Tyrande rotating up, as the two main camp clearers are going to clear the camps, although Cassie are going to come in and help try to get this Bruiser camp out a bit early, leaving Rhaegar to deal with Greymane in the bottom. Kind of an awkward laning matchup for Rhaegar, as Mythael grabs the Bruiser camp, and I think we'll see Mythael potentially just, it's going to be, but he'll probably immediately rotate up into the Siege camp as well. Siege camp going to be up in 5 seconds, Sonya rotating down there for Boozy Goozy. Really good camp timings from these two teams, and this is a map where camp timings can be pretty important. In fact, actually, teams are better at timings than I am because they didn't go for the camps knowing that this tribute's going to be up. Now, this kind of bottom left position is really strong for the left team, but, you know, ETC going to power slide over Lol Dota Dotus, but awkward position for him. And now he's very probably not getting out of here. If he does, it's nothing short of a miracle, but this leaves Lionspeed with really no way to engage onto the point, but Schluppy actually going to get picked off as Sonya and Rhaegar rotate up, and now the shoe's on the other foot as the chase is on. Huge Lunar Flare catches 3, cleanse onto Bigwigs just to try to keep the chase going. Health bars are low with no Brightwing. It looks like Anubarak going to poke, try to stun this out, but Sonya was anticipating it. Lunar Flare going to be the only reason that Huff Money crawls his little beetly legs out there. Saved his thorax, I'll tell you what. As first tribute going to go, ooh, another L, and already up to 18. That's going to start getting pretty chunky here. As, now trying to push in on bot with 5, but still low health bars. Rhaegar doing his best to sustain people. So far, nothing doing. Because now we're seeing the rotations lane. Rhaegar gonna go grab his Siege camp. So far, no one started Siege camp on the side of Church, as Rhaegar probably will get this uncontested without the vision point controlled. It's, you know, not gonna be a secret if an invasion starts to come in. Anubarak may be looking for a bad rotation. Realizes it's not coming.
Gather tribute or face my death.
But here we go, top middle again. Second time we're gonna be seeing top middle tonight. And, you know, this is still Curse Point for Church. Al doing some good scouting there. Once again, a little bit of an awkward position. Anubarak already starting to get the channel. This should be easily interrupted by Cassia. Spikes go out, getting the slow down. Sonya chasing the Greymane a little bit. Anubarak going to try to cut off the chase. ETC thinks he's channeling, is not. Cassia now going to be the focus. Polymorph comes in. Curse Bullet Blow Up comes in. But the Ancestral is just in time. But the Starfall is just doing absolutely so much damage. But ETC and Sonya are all over this backline, trying to get on the shorty. There's the Emerald Wind trying to separate. Cassia is the first to go down. Siegel's now going down. That's 3 kills now with the Sonya on the side of Church. And now Sarcheesi gonna go down to the dot, and Azukai actually not going to survive, gets the shield, but the chase is on, trying to go for the 5-man kill. It is the mega kill. And this is gonna be a curse with no one alive on the map. This top 4 is going to immediately fall. What a great fight by Church of Bonbitos there. What a fantastic counter-engage. The Starfall, I wanted to see it, and boy, I got it. I was so happy that that was the play. And it just got massive, massive value. And now, not even separating to the other lanes, they want to push and keep. They want to press this advantage. These towers should give them 13, and in fact they will, and that's going to be a big talent advantage. Let's see if they push their luck further. So far, they see Sonya in the bottom lane, so they could be a bit aggressive, but maybe seeing, okay, maybe we can go try to pick off Rhaegar. If not, we can at least get mid-fort and open up the map. And they're in fact going to do that. ETC really can just only stand and watch as his fort, his sacred castle, is slowly destroyed by barbarians. But happy fun time is about to come to an end as the curse ends. I love that they added a timer to the end of curse with a little bong bong bong. Makes me happy. As that owl just flying so majestically. Did get another stack up to 22. That is gonna start hurting a lot. There's another one. That's 3. And goodness, that chunked. This is... Here comes another Hogwarts Express. Nope. That poor barrel of apples. As both teams go to change bosses. You know, Sonya able to get some counter value. Took out this bottom fort. Good on her for doing it. Not getting rattled Lionspeed. Yeah, they were in a bad spot. They made something happen. Boss is now going to be taken. Tyrande sending out Owl again. Hedwig not going to find anyone this time. Looking at the level 13s, we are seeing the Soul Siphon. So trying to utilize those big chunky health pools. Empower coming in. Now, that talent was a bit nerfed recently, but still pretty strong. Running Wild. Urticating Spines. Always a classic. An Ice Block from Brightwing, not a surprise. We're seeing Earth Shield, Mystical Spear. Going with Thunder God's Vigor. And then add Twin's Wisdom, and then we're going to go with the mic check, which is always good for just getting as much peel as you can. Cocktail with the Owl, actually chunking ETC quite a bit. Anubrak trying to get the engage. There's the cleanse. Is Barchisi going to be able to get away? He does. Good chase, but not enough there. But still, a 2-level lead in favor of Bonbitos right now. And this is really going to pressure, Anubrak. A little bit of separation. Greymane not going to be there to make the play. There's the Force Wall, locking Tassadar in. Starfall trying to force the disengage, but already past it. That's a big ultimate to go down. They do manage to channel the Shrine, but the question is now, where's the fight go? Tormented Souls comes out, though. Seichel is so low, as are both warriors. Healing reduction coming in. There's the Ancestral. It's still going to hit Boozy Goozy for quite a bit, but Seichel going to go down backside. Cassia tries to kill Mathael. It does not work. Shorty going to back off, but he's going to get the heal. Now Varcheezy's down. Boozy Goozy's going to go down. Do they get the mega kill again? Tried to get the mega kill with Hedwig. It didn't happen, but my goodness. And let's take a look at the damage here. Mathael just doing so much, but Tyrande really chipping in quite a bit. This is just a lot of damage. Rhaegar is just not able to keep up with it at this point. Tassadar trying to throw in as much help as he can. But meanwhile, we are going to see top keep taken as 16s are picked up. Soul Collector, so really building on those cues. Not going with the bonus damage on the dot, so just trusting the damage as it is and really trying to just, punish these tanks with that soul rip. I like that play. We are going to see my favorite Epicenter. It's a lot of fun, a lot of playmaking potential, and greater polymorph instead of critterize, so that one's interesting. Could that be used to just limit how much ETC can peel? just to free up further dive, rather than going with the Critterize and trying to blow up one target. Just trying to prevent how much peel there is, or maybe just shut down Sonya's self-sustain. I like to hear the choice for that. Sieging up occurring here, though, on the mid lane.
Shall we see who gathers?
And Bonbitos with a big lead, they can just bully. They can just say, like, look, you have to stay, and you have to defend this. You're not getting soak. We're not going to let you get it. Already 2 catapults stacked up in the top lane. And, uh-oh. Did everyone RSVP to the Bush party? They're going to give up a curse. They're not going to contest this. This is a curse going over to Bonbitos. And the reason, maybe this is just so they can try to get some more soak a bit safely, let the lanes push in a bit, and get that experience soak. It's an it's a risky play, if so. You can't really contest in the 16 though, so I guess it's no riskier than it's less risky than taking a fight into those level 16 talents. But already, Force will try to force an awkward engagement, but you know, it seems like Bonbitos is just not at all worried about that, and they're going to take the second keep of the game, now getting this mid keep. They're going to back off, but I totally expect them to rotate bottom and start to pressure in this keep. Sonya actually not in a great position right now. We'll see if Boozy Goozy can even get out of here. Boozy Goozy seeing everyone there. Pings are coming in, but they're not going to chase Sonya. Their eyes are on the prize, and the prize is the third and final keep. 16's just centimeters away for Lionspeed. They're itching to get it, but it just hasn't happened. Lunar Flare comes down and gets a stun. But as the curse ends, this keep is still defended. 16's just now being picked up here. Will we see a chase? We are seeing some kind of chase happen, but you know, noticing that Rhaegar's not there, they're backing up, and noticing Rhaegar's not there, Bonbitos is coming right back in. There's the Cocoon trying to force the isolation. Marchese's already a bit low. Polymorph comes in, but it's absolutely denied by Mathael. Oh my goodness. That is a feels bad man moment when you are a Rhaegar, and that heal gets denied. And now, this is definitely a keep falling, and it may be more, as there's no Sonya to defend this core. Are they going to move up? Are they going to pressure core here? They don't have level 20 yet, but they are starting to move up. Sonya's down for 18. Core is already at 73%. Core is dropping. Emerald Wind going to get the separation after the kill on the ETC. This is going to be good game over to Bonbitos. They are taking game number 1. I know I've said their name about 12 different ways this game, and probably none of them are right. But here's what I can say. This is a damn good HOTS team, as they looked so good in the team fights they picked, and they played the macro extremely well in game number 1 on Cursed Hollow. We will take a break, we will reform, and we will be back in just a moment. And we are back. Dramatic music setting the scene for what is to be an epic battle on Shrines Most Infernal. Here on Infernal Shrines. Church of Bonbitos looking really strong in that first game, especially in those 5v5 team fights. You know, Lionspeed just wasn't able to kind of execute that game plan. Starfall got value. It was a lot of melee, and Mathael just really was the key. Mathael just had massive, massive tons of damage. And, you know, we're going to see if Lionspeed can come back from this and have a better showing in game number 2. You know, again, this team's still trying to figure out their place after their roster swaps. But it's going to be ETC is the ban. First ban. Liking that ban. Definitely something that Lionspeed wants to take. And ETC is very strong on this map. You know, both Stage Dive and Mosh can get a ton of value in the narrow spaces around the shrines. It's a respectable ban. It also suggests that maybe you could see something that, you know, doesn't like a lot of stuns and CC around it. An interesting comp. I guess there's really not many heroes that like a stun or CCs around them. Maybe Uther. Not Lucio. Maybe Uther or maybe Stukov with Super Strain. But, so far, as a reminder, of course, Falstad is banned. Anna, of course, not eligible yet, still in that 2-week window. So with that, again, you know, one of the things that's limited is global presence. But Avala is going to be picked up, and this was a ban on map number 1. Going to be grabbed here. Tons of damage potential, but a little bit squishy. According to Axon56, I am saying Bonbitos, like how Wilfred Brimley says diabetes. Bonbitos. I'm just gonna keep saying Bonbitos because I am a sucker for a good joke, and you can get your Bonbitos testing supplies in the mail, straight to your door, and Medicare probably won't pay for it because it doesn't seem like Bonbitos players are 65 or older. Bonbitos. Bonbitos. Fuck it, I'm saying Bonbitos. That's the thing. Bonbitos. We are doing the Wilfred Brimley. As the things I say while waiting for picks. Greymane Lucio. I love a Lucio. Love Lucio. It's gonna make it hard if you have that double support Vala comp to get a really strong engage for that Vala against the Lucio. You're going to need a lot of CC to do it. You're going to need maybe something like an Arthas. And picking up Arthas in the Greymane, you know, that's not always a good time. You're a little bit slow target. Easy to hit the cocktails on. Easy to hit the cursed bullet on. Of course, you also prevent Greymane from really diving ham and Worgen too much. So it's, you know, hit and miss. We're going to see what Bonbitos is going to pick up here. And it's going to be a Garrosh variant. So this is our first Garrosh of the night. Wasn't picked or banned in the first game, but can be very powerful on this map. Pickoffs are extremely potent. And a variant. Now this is... variant I haven't seen as much of lately. And I find that interesting. I don't know why I haven't seen that much of him yet. He's... strong hero. And that taunt can be pretty devastating onto the Lucio. But now Ban's going to come in, and you look at it and you think, okay, what support do we not want to give to Vala? Do we want to maybe deny an Ariel with that just really long sustain and CC potential? Could deny a pick off with the Aegis. Do we maybe deny the Tassadar? That was going to be... Well, my next was going to be Uther, but then I would say Tassadar. Good combo. And Arthur's actually going to be denied on the side of Bonbitos if they lock this in. Bonbitos is going to ban that Arthas. Pairs well with the Greymane. Pairs extraordinarily well with the Lucio, so I definitely get that ban. And he's just strong on this map. Again, you know, a lot of narrow choke points. Hard to get past him with all the walls around. But 2 more picks due on the side of Lionspeed. We're going to see what they go with here. You know, right now, they need to consider how are we going to deal with a flip. You have Lucio that could sound barrier and speed boost out. But that's not until really level 10. So do you want to play a safer kind of game, or do you want to be able to dive in and get out? Going with the Haka, getting control of that global, and then a Diva. And I love this Diva pick on Infernal Shrines. It's going to bully really hard and control the point. You always have that explosion, which can secure quite a few skeletal minions. And Dahaka is no slouch. Great wave clear. Great potential to burrow in and try to get on the back Vala. Now, are we going to see a double support, though? Because right now, we don't see a ton of damage on the side of Lionspeed outside of the Greymane. We shall see. And, 2 more picks, though, coming in. We gotta get 1 support. Rhaegar's up. Uther's up. There's the Rhaegar. There's the Li Ming. So going with a solo support Rhaegar. Not a ton of self-sustain, so it'll be potentially taxing if they're able to grab a pretty prevalent damage dealer. That Li Ming into the garage is classic. You know, Calamity Li Ming can just chunk so much damage onto that flip target. And then you have Variant to follow up as well, or Variant to taunt to set up a flip. A lot of options. The primary flip target, of course, is going to want to be that Lucio, but a Greymane is never a bad pick, especially while he's in human form. His only escape involves jumping to an enemy. But what are we going to get in this next pick slot? Lionspeed's last pick is Uther, so going with the solo damage Greymane. Putting a lot of faith in their Greymane play. Diva can do some good damage. The Haka can set up well, and he's not a slouch himself. Gonna be interesting to see what Greymane can do. He's gonna have all the support he wants. Maybe a touch lacking in CC, with primarily Dahaka Uther being your primary means, but it's still quite a good stun. But we'll find out here as we come back on Infernal Shrines. Alright, and we are back here on Nexus Gaming Series Division A. Here we have Lionspeed on the right side. Gonna see Big Wiz on Uther. Seichel gonna be on Lucio. Azukai on Diva. Varcheesi playing the Greymane? Not the tank. Interesting. And Boozy Goozy gonna be on Tahaka. We're here in the blue corner. Huff Money gonna be on the Garage. Looking for the early flip. Finds himself an Azukai. But gonna boost right out there. Lil Dota Sodas gonna be on the variant. Schluppy on Rhaegar. Zircon on Li Ming. And Shorty gonna be on that Vala. Okay. So, both teams poking out. Sorry, I'm just covering there's a couple games that got kind of scheduled last second. They're asking me to cast. And I would love to, but ooh, Schluppy gonna get grabbed here. A little bit of a counter synergy, those big, not counter synergy, sorry. I thought that was Garage pulling off the tongue. I am not a smart man. But the rotation, right now, slightly favoring Lionspeed on bottom, although Seichel just taking a ton of damage from Shorty. Boozy Goozy just getting absolutely bullied by Lol Dota Sodas. And he's just been so strong in that solo lane. Flip, though, onto Varcheesi, on that Greymane. Not a target they want to lose. Good peel by the Diva. Defense Matrix value. Azukai, though, now in a little bit of a bad spot. Boosters don't appear to be up. The boosters come up just in time to secure the escape. As Lucio speed boosting his team down, trying to keep the rotation. Trying to get that last little wave on bottom, get the lane pushing it the other way. As now we are going to see top shrine as Tahaka already working a big lead for the red team. Starting to see the minions die. I imagine Vala's going to be like, hey, what's all this noise up here? Oh, it's a Boozy Goozy. As now, though, Uther rotating up. Vala in a little bit of an awkward position. Lucio doesn't boop Vala the right direction, though. Now Azukai going to be low. Has to pop the self-destruct. And, oh, no! Huff Money, no! Huff Money pulls the bomb and throws it. Mistake! Oh, no. That is a feels bad, man. That is a feels bad. As he manages to set himself up for a what the fucks moment there. Doesn't kill his team with the bomb, but dies due to the low health. Azukai taking a lot of poke from that Li Ming. Hard to dodge skill shots when you got a bot that's so big. As Sir Mix-a-Lot would say in Overwatch, he likes big bots and he cannot lie. Sir Mix-a-Lot is actually an Omnic in the Overwatch universe. Fun fact. Already though, once again, Lol Dota Sodas versus Boozy Goozy in this solo lane, and it just seems like Lol Dota Sodas is just playing the solo lane so strong. And just really, you know, knowing when to kind of dive and get value as the Punisher T-Tours. Arcane Punisher fails to get too much value. No real invade by Lionspeed. They don't even get the entire wall, although they get quite a bit. Diva, though, soaking mid lane. Lionspeed trying to get a very, very slight XP advantage. I'm sorry, I'm still thinking about that, that Diva bomb flip. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. We've all been in that Hero League game where it's happened. As now flip onto Uther, Big Wiz trying to mitigate the trees of this Bonbitos forest to get the escape. But now, we are gonna see, you know, level 7s being picked up. I should probably show talent. Apologies for not doing it. Co-caster not keeping me honest here, doing this Fly by night as a solo. Little bump into the wall. Gonna just take a cheeky cannon shot as Vala, as Bruiser Camp now picked up on the side of Lionspeed, trying to get their camp now pushing out, heading into the Shrine phase. Obviously, Bonbitos gonna want to clear this up before it pushes in too far. Now, Love Dota says Booty Goozy, that's just... I want to watch that solo lane, because I feel like I would learn so much from Lol Dota Sodas. But I just have to keep an eye on this, because Big Wiz getting flipped, but the Uther and the speed boost. Hey, boys! That is how you beat a flip. I love it. Although, we are going to see D.Va's bot go down. That is not with the self-destruct. So, going to have to work it back up. Doesn't have that big shot yet to get pilot mode back quick. So, going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. But this poke war's not done. Really good job by Bonbitos, making sure the Bruiser camp is cleared up. Not letting... Seichel went to go touch the point. Thought better of it. Now backing up. Barely. Cleanse comes in late. I think they were worried the flip was there, and he was just trying to cleanse Lucio to make sure he didn't get flipped off of the pull. The cleanse going to be down there, but, you know, neither team particularly close to level 10 at the moment. Dahaka potentially going to stay in lane, try to get there, but realizing, you know, it's not going to happen. Working that little dinosaur speed boost to get up here. As now, self-destruct coming in, D.Va bailing out in a little bit of an awkward spot, but gonna zone off members, but it really doesn't zone off that top little cluster, but a huge cocktail comes out, doing such chunk damage. D.Va back in her bot, burrow charge to avoid the grab from Dahaka into the flip, but right now the health bars, while they're low, they seem to be mostly stable on the side of Bonbitos, and, you know, Lionspeed trying to look for an opening. They haven't found it yet. 36 skeletal minions to 18. They gotta make something happen now. Here comes the big invade. Varcheesi, though, gonna have to rotate out, but Lol Dota Sodas is on the backline. He is all over Greymane. Greymane's gonna be the first to drop, and now Colossus Smash picked up instantly to lock the Uther kill. I love the snap pick. I love it. And during that, Bonbitos is going to grab the Immortal. They're going to grab themselves a Seichel with the end of the fray. Oh, the plays. And boy, Bonbitos, they don't seem to get a lot of kills staggered throughout the game. They seem to be focused on just those team fights. But boy, this is a team that knows how to follow up kill after kill after kill. In the first game, they had a 5-man kill and a 4-man kill. Here they pick up another 4-man kill. It's just fun hots. It's fun hots, and I love it. Give me more. As now, John Cena jumping over the wall. This is the Ice Elemental John Cena. Gonna get cleaned up here, but damage is done. Fort down. It's gonna be an easy siege camp just to, you know, keep Lionspeed pushed back as Bonbitos starting to, you know, get a foothold to set themselves up. They have not a strong win condition yet, but a good flip onto that Dahaka, and Colossus Smash gonna secure the kill. My goodness, the blow-up potential now for Bonbitos is on a scale of 1 to 10. It's an exploding bomb. It's just insane. Flip into this place. Colossus Smash with the Li Ming. Li Ming going orb build. Wow. Li Ming going orb build, and now more slows onto that D.Va. Lol Dota Sodas gonna protect out that bomb. But now bottom fort taken for basically nothing. That's gonna be level 13s. Haven't had time to talk about the ultimates. We are seeing the, sorry, I forget the name, Warlord's Challenge. That's it. It's the taunt talent, the AoE taunt. Very strong. Ancestral, Colossus Smash, Disintegrate, and Rain of Vengeance. All pretty expected going for the blow-up, except, you know, I maybe expected taunt instead of Colossus Smash. Except, not really maybe. I expected taunt, but I love the Colossus Smash. Sound Barrier, we are seeing Bunny Hop as Greymane finishes that critical cocktail quest. Curse Bullet, Divine Shield, and Adaptation. Lol Dota Sodas, a little bit in the back, takes that Curse Bullet, trying to deal some damage, but there's another pickoff. This is a very well-timed pickoff for Lionspeed. As now they're going to enter the Shrine phase. They're going to pick up their Bruisers. Then they're going to enter the Shrine phase. A man up. Baron's not going to be too far behind, though. But we do see now that Lucio has completed his AoE increaser quest. We'll see what we get out of that. Interesting to note, Feeding Frenzy from Dahaka. Trying to just make sure that they can get as much CC as possible. Trying to set Greymane up into a good position. But despite Varian not being there, you know, Lionspeed not really aggressing onto the point. I think they could have taken that advantage to maybe just get some skeletal minions to slow this down. Now Varian's here, though, and it's a 5v4 against level 13. Charge onto Azukai, trying to get some damage. Obviously not going to blow too many cooldowns to kill a D.Va bot. But, you know, Dahaka gonna try to keep pushing in bottom, trying to find 13. As soon as 13's picked up, you will see it burrow in. Maybe, but already 39, there it is, 40. Now, this is the Mortar Punisher, not the strongest one. In fact, actually very much the weakest one. But not a lot slowing it down from taking this fort. There's no front wall, there's no well, there's not even a secondary cannon. And this fort is a distant memory. Glass cannon taken by Li Ming. My goodness. Bonbitos is not screwing around as there's the flip onto Azukai. Cleanse comes in with the boosters. Azukai gonna get away. Into the fray. Vala found herself in some deep water there. Does manage to get Azukai out of the bot. Into the fray is just so funny. But now this keep goes down, and this is core threatening as the grab comes in. So much damage. So far, haven't gotten that kill that would secure them the game yet. John Cena, though, jumping in is the follow-up there on Varcheesi. It's not yet. And now into the... there's going to be a flip. Big Wiz goes down, and with Uther down, they immediately turn their attention to the core. Bunny Hop, though, getting so much value. Is this the chance for Lionspeed to try to get a kill? Self-destruct coming in, but not getting a kill yet. As Varian is 1v1ing Greymane on the... Oh, no. Oh, rip. Turn around onto Boozy Goozy. I want to see the Varian. Oh, my goodness, and Loldotosotis turns around and gets the kill on Greymane. Loldotosotis. Oh, my... And he gets another kill on Lucio. Meanwhile, Dahaka running for his life. Loldotosotis, you madman, finally goes down. Rhaegar goes down with him. Garrosh and Li Ming trying to burn down the core, but turning away. Now Vala's coming in. This is the core push that never ends. Big orb coming out. So much chunk damage. What am I watching? I'm sorry, guys. I know T-Tours, but... Oh my god. That was... Like, Loldotosotis is just stuck in the corner, and I'm like, alright, Greymane's gonna kill him. I kind of want to watch it, but let me look at this fight. And, like, I just turn around because I see Varian moving up towards the core, and he takes out Greymane. And then it's just like he takes out Lucio, too. Man. Oh, this game, it's too funny, man. I love this game. I'm having more fun casting than playing lately. I don't know if that's a damning statement on Hero League, or if that is just a statement on players like Loldotosotis, who just make it look fun. Either way, last chance really for Lionspeed, as things are starting to get a little bit haywire for them. Azukai gonna break out again. Another cleanse coming in. A bit late, though. Huge Wrath of Vengeance. Gonna get some big damage. Taunt now onto Sechel. Sechel just trying to get away. Gonna eat Axe, though. Self-destruct onto Loldotosotis and Schluppy. Only Loldotosotis gonna eat it. He's gonna protect it out. Huge damage coming in, and Sechel doesn't manage to get the kill. But right now it's a 2 for 2. This is a chance. Schluppy all over D.Va, all over Rhaegar there. Rhaegar, though, gonna be able to get away, and now it's a 2v3. Shorty trying to find something. Shorty a bit separated. Probably gonna be able to get away. Boozy Goozy, though, on the chase, going for the tongue. Does miss. And it's a 3 for 2. But with both tanks down, It's hard for Bonbitos to get immediately onto the point, but doesn't delay them too long as they come in, do some huge chunk damage. But 2 katas on core, shield's starting to drop, Siege Shield now up. Just gonna boot those away, I bet. Boop! But this is gonna be the big daddy of them all. The scariest one. The Arcane John Cena. Arcane John Cena, very, very powerful. Probably the most beloved of John Cena's by his allies, and most feared of John Cena's by his foes. Bush Party. Did anyone get the invite? Ooh, is Garage gonna RSVP to our little Bush Party? This Bush Party is starting a bit late. Lol Dota Sodas is gonna be on the back line. John Cena turns around on the Boozy Goozy. That was a really, really awkward engage by Lionspeed. Varian seemed to be the target, except not everyone went to Varian, and I just don't know what the call there was. But with this down, you know, this is just a formality now. Ancestral, almost a BM Ancestral coming in. As an Ancestral comes in on basically a full health target. That may very well have been BM. And there's a kill onto D.Va. That's going to put this game to a close. But Bonbitos, dominant fashion, gets the 2-0. Lionspeed still looking for that first win. Bonbitos, though, moving up to 6 points. 2 and 3. As I said, I was wrong earlier. They did beat 2+2. And that's going to be it for them. So we're going to see if we can get a post-game interview. Bear with me. I will be right back in a bit. If I'm not back right away, I will be back in a half hour with yet more HOTS. So stick tuned. Stick tuned. Not stick around. Not stay tuned. Stick tuned. Alright, and I am here with Lol Dota Sodas. I hope I said that right. I know I didn't say your team name right. All night, kind of intentionally. Someone made a Wilfred Brimley joke, and I had to play along with it. Forgive me, Gale Force, for not wearing my jersey tonight. It is in the washer. But, you know, great games. You guys look really strong.
Yeah, thanks.
So, on that Cursed Hollow, I like to start with the first game, because starting with the second game just seems silly. On that Cursed Hollow game, you guys broke out the Tehran, broke out the Owl Bills, but the Starfall just got a ton of value, as well as the Mythael. Like, I mean, when you were looking at draft, was there anything that you were concerned about? I mean, I think coordination-wise, you guys have a lot more experience than Lionspeed, so I think that helped. But just with their comp, was there anything you were kind of watching out for? Because the team fights pretty much all went your way.
Yeah, we want to make sure that we had enough CCs to stop the ETC ults if they were to go on too many of our members. So that's why we picked up Tyrande and Brightwing, and we want to make sure we had enough sustain, and also having Tyrande to poke out the curses if we need to stall.
Yeah, and the Tehran, definitely got a lot of value. Got quite a few Al stacks there. So I guess you guys really just dominated Cursed Hollow. I mean, so I think Sony managed to grab a fort at one point while you picked up a curse and cleared top keep. So I doubt you're crying too much about a keep for a fort trade. But heading now into Infernal Shrines, you guys broke out. Let's call it an aggressive combo. Colossus Smash Varian, Garrosh, Orb build Li Ming, which is, I think, the first time I've seen Orb build while casting Division A games. I think I saw it once in a Div C game. I don't know if that's sounds like it's more just I was surprised to see it. Is that I guess kind of walk me through was the intent to do the Orb build there, or because normally you kind of see that Garrosh combo with the Calamity just because it's a bit more reliable.
Yeah. Zircon picks whatever talents he wants.
That's a good way to put it, I guess. Everyone's got that guy on the team, and Zircon is that guy, I guess.
We didn't tell him what to build.
Yeah. No, it's fine. It was an orb build with a glass cannon, and gosh, it almost seems kind of BM in some respects, but kind of walk me.
I think glass cannon is by far the best talent on that tier.
Yeah.
Even when going Calamity build, I take glass cannon most of the time.
Yeah. But you were really playing well in the solo lane against their Dahaka player Boozy Goozy. Kind of, what is your strategy in the solo lane? When you're on that variant, because even early in the game, you were holding your own and winning some trades where variant typically just doesn't.
It's in that particular matchup until level 7. It's a good thing and a bad thing for Varian against Dahaka. The Dahaka gets more cooldown reduction on his drag, which you have to watch out for.
Right.
But you just play around that, just kind of running around the minions. And then at level 7 for Varian, you actually get sustain with second win, which can be quite favorable, especially once you drop below 50% health, you start healing quite a bit more. So you end up out sustaining Dahaka if you don't get instantly killed, if he drags you underneath the turret. But just auto-attacking him back, basically. I think a lot of times people in lanes will play very passively in a matchup they think they're going to lose, which is safer to do, but then you lose the matchup.
Right, it kind of becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy at that point.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess now let's talk about where you guys go from here. So you guys are sitting at 2 wins, 0 draws, and 1 loss. To I believe that was Team Cynex, the loss. But the win was over 2+2, who is one of the top end teams in Division A, or at least certainly was last season. What does this win mean for you guys coming in? I believe you guys are a new team to Nexus Gaming Series, correct? Or are you made up?
Huffle and I were on Tilt Tactics last season, so it's not too new to us.
But as a team, you guys are still new, and 3 of your players, I believe, weren't in that. So I guess heading now into the rest of this season, what are your goals? What are your expectations? Do you think that you are, potentially going to be that #1 team at the end, in the playoffs, or do you think you still have maybe a lot of building to do before you're at that point?
I think that we could make it to the playoffs.
Well, I didn't say. I mean, top 8 will make it to the playoffs.
Oh, okay.
So good news. There are 8 teams in Division 1, I believe, or maybe there are 10. But I guess what are kind of your goals in terms of rankings? Do you think you could maybe break into that top 4? Because a lot of people have been saying that the top 4.
Oh yeah, I think we could make it into the top 4 for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, as I misunderstood the question.
No worries, no worries. All right. Well, with that, I am going to give you a chance to do any little shout outs you'd like. So go ahead.
I would like to give a shout out to all the people who are watching the stream and bringing their support to it, and to the boy on my team, Shorty, who's been playing excellently for his level.
Yeah, he was on fire on that Vala.
Yeah,
Anything else or?
that's all.
All right. Well, thank you for joining me, Loldo de Sodas. He is the captain of Church of Bonbitos. I apologize if that becomes a meme, and you can sue me later. But we will. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna come back in about a half hour with another game. It's gonna be the Black Hand versus Come Hat Me, Bro. So I love that team name. But we'll be back then. Gonna take a brief break until then. Take care.